Hi, this is Project Me with me, Kathy Kate Short. Yes, after sharing last week's session on inner healing, here's part two. I also went on a journey to look up at my life, and today I just felt that I need to share something with you concerning some of the inner healing that I have had to do myself and how it has been so helpful. So, like a lot of people, I have gone through a lot of pain. I've gone through betrayal, rejection, and disappointment. And so these things kept on piling up, and even just the way I was born, there was some rejection there. So, growing up, I had to deal with all those things, and they did pile up and affected my temperament or just even my character as a person. I would not speak much, but these things were being cooked inside. And it showed up at some point in my life. Initially, I was always complaining. Yeah, because I had not dealt with issues in my heart. And sometimes I would even want to fight. Yes, me. Yeah, because I didn't deal with the issues in my heart. And yes, you may look at me and say, hey, you've gone through this and this and that. Yes, like every other person, I have gone through a lot in life, but that's not what defines me. It doesn't matter what comes at us or against us, it's how we respond. So I saw at some point I was becoming more angry. People were even scared of me because I had not dealt with what? Issues of the heart. Imagine me just bursting out and just being angry at anything, at everything, and people were scared. And I was like, this is not life. This is not the way I want to be. Luckily, I've got people in my life who still speak into my life. One of them, my mentor, every time he was like, Kathy, tame that Irish temper. Yes, I'm half Irish. So, yes, I had all those components going on, and it was madness. It was crazy. I couldn't handle my temperament, but I'm thankful that I had those people speak to me, and my mentor especially, he didn't give up on me and he helped me through that process. And I started learning and also just being aware of my environment and also my temperament. And one day I met Lisa Thompson Smedel, my sister from another mother but the same father. And when she saw me, she decided to help me. And I went to Wellington in Cape Town, Touching Hearts Ministries. And there I spent time thinking and learning for 2 whole weeks. And Lisa didn't even ask me whether I had the time. She just demanded that I go. And I knew then that I really, really needed the help. And while still there in Wellington at Touching Hearts, I made friends with a lady, Matalise. And Matalise would take me into the city during our breaks, lunchtime breaks. And one day, I don't know what happened, I snapped at her. And Matalise looked at me and she says, that's your problem, Kathy. You're always angry. Oh my goodness. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. See, I didn't know I was like that. And so it took that encounter with Matelise for me to realize that I needed help. And also, as I was going through that process of letting go and also dealing with some unforgiveness and just a lot of pain that I had gone through, I realized that I was carrying too much pain. You know, where like a mirror is just put before you and you realize, oh my goodness, is this what I have become? Yeah. So it was a process. It didn't happen just there and then. But I took a step to get some healing. I took a step to get some help. Little did I know that when I came back, doors would open for me to start mentoring young people. And you know, it's not easy mentoring young people, and especially if you've got a short fuse like I did. These days, I stay clear, you know, of anger and other issues of the heart. And even when I've dealt with people now, when I tell them that I used to have an anger problem, they laugh. They're like, you, because it's very difficult to get me angry, to make me angry. So what I'm trying to say is you need people like Lisa Thompson's Meadow who will speak to you and tell you, this is not on. I had to be mentored. It was Project Me. I had to do some serious inner healing. And here I am now, spending a lot of time with young people, mentoring them, and also spending a lot of time with the women in the trade unions and civil society. And also, you know, with young people, they're very demanding, but also very nice to spend time with. And if you have not dealt with your heart issues, really, it could be difficult. And so what I'm saying today is that we can all come up higher. Project Me is really needed, especially to deal with anger issues, unforgiveness, that bitterness, that jealousy. It can be dealt with. Look at me now. I'm whole. I am healed. I don't have that pain anymore, and I'm enjoying my life. You too can do this. Get rid of that anger, that bitterness in your heart, and enjoy life, because life is a beautiful gift given to each one of us. So don't spend your life being angry, being so, very difficult to get along with. It's not worth it. Let's deal with our heart issues and get better, get healing, and become better people. Project Me is about becoming whole again. And today I can say, I am whole again. I've been healed from my heart issues, and I'm ready to enjoy my life and just be a better person and become a blessing to those in my circle. I hope you've learned one or two things from my testimony. God can meet you at your point of need. He met me and healed me through the people in my life. So I told myself, short temper, be gone. You can do that. I believe in you. Remember, seeking inner healing is not a weakness. It's a sign of strength. And I wish you all the best on your journey to greatness. Do have a lovely day.